Hey, what's up you guys? So today I filmed a video doing this makeup look. I'll get you guys close. So if you're interested, just keep on watching. So I use these two primers. I use the Photo Finish primer and the e.l.f. green tinted one. I use the e.l.f. around my cheeks, mostly my forehead, and a little bit on my nose just to get rid of redness. And then I use the Photo Finish primer to help fill in my big huge pores on my nose and all on my T-zone. So next is foundation, and I use the Maybelline Fit Me in shade 115. I usually go between brushes and beauty blenders, but now I'm kind of in a brush kind of phase, so I'll usually buff out with a brush first, and then sometimes if it looks streaky, because sometimes it does, I'll go with a beauty blender and buff everything in. So there's me just going swirling motions, probably not the best, but that's how I do it. And then there's me buffing it in with the beauty blender because it did look a little bit streaky. So and next is my concealer. I use this Master Pro something by Maybelline, and I just put that all in the concealing spots that I want to highlight. So usually under my eyes for my big dark circles, my chin, the bridge of my nose, top of my forehead, and then I just take a beauty blender with this. I don't like using brushes with concealer, and I just buff it all in. Next is my quote-unquote baking. So I use the Airspun powder, and I just do that under my eyes, but I don't really bake and leave it there for a long time. I just basically like try to wipe it off as soon as I'm done. And there's me jamming out to some music, but yeah, so I just wipe it off. And then to set the rest of my face, I use this e.l.f. compressed powder. As you can tell, it got some love and it's hitting some pan. But I just use that to set the rest of my face so I don't look like a nasty ghost. Then I use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer with a big huge fluffy brush. And I just put that all like in the normal bronzing places. If it helps, do the 3 on your forehead and your temples and your cheekbones and on your jaw. I don't really do it on my jaw that much because I feel like it makes me look like I have a beard. So I don't do it too much. But I'll be able to put it on my nose and under my lip to make it look a little bit more pouty. So after that, I'll take the Hoola bronzer and a more angled brush and try to carve out my cheekbones, non-existent cheekbones, a little bit more. And then I'll put a little bit more on my nose eventually. And that's about it for that. Then after contouring and bronzing, I'll take my Airspun powder again, tap out some of it in the lid, and take the flat end of my like beauty sponge, and I'll try to carve out the contour because like since I use such a big brush, it kind of does get muddled. And like I said before, I don't really leave this stuff on for too long. I just wipe it off because it does leave a white cast. People swear by this and I don't like it that much, to be honest. In my opinion, it has a lot of flashback and it leaves a white cast, but it does the job for now. Now we're taking this Tarte blush in Party and just putting it on the apples of my cheeks, and I blend my blush into my contour some just to kind of make it all blend seamlessly together. Now I'm going to do my eyebrows off camera with this little BH Cosmetic trio. So now I'm just dipping into the Modern Renaissance palette in Golden Ochre, and I'm putting that all in my crease, and I try to drag it out like I am now, just because to give it the more winged effect. So after that, I dip into the Retro Love palette, and as you can see, one of the shadows fell out of the pan. As you can see, I'm literally 100% shook and I'm over it. Like, it's a palette shouldn't fall, like eyeshadow should not fall out of their palette, but it's okay. But anyway, so I'm over that, but I dip into the 2 yellow shades called Rebel and Fab, and I just build that more up in my crease. We want a nice bright yellow crease because we're doing a Kelly look, and Kelly likes doing bold looks. And then I'm going to drag those same shades under my eye. I'm genuinely mad that that happened. Like, granted, it's only like a $10 palette, but like, hello, like that's $10. Look how nice that is. Hello. But I liked that shade too. It was so pretty. I also have no clue like what eye look I'm even going for right now. I think I want to do like a cut crease, but then like what kind of a cut crease? Like, because obviously, hello, it looks like I have freaking gingivitis or something with. Just kidding, I don't know what that is. That's with your teeth. But I'm mad. I guess everyone else would be too. So now I'm gonna go in the Modern Renaissance and go into. Let's do some warm taupe on a smaller blending brush, and I'll put that more lower in my crease. I'm mad. Oh well, I could just buy another one or I have other colors like it. But I feel like if your like palette shouldn't do that. It's fine, I guess. Oh. So now this is me just putting more warm taupe into the lower crease to deepen up the look. Guys, okay, so I just went to go open my Galaxy Chic palette too, and this shade broke too, and I don't, what is this, Mercury? Like, thank God I never use it, but like, are you kidding me? I don't know why it keeps doing that. Like, it's not like I drop them on like, I don't drop them ever. I'm really nice to my palettes. But 2 palettes in one day, literally like within 10 minutes, not even 10 minutes of each other, like, hello, I'm over it. Well, since that happened again, I guess I'm actually gonna use that shade Mercury. So I pressed it as well as I could back together. Now, like, my shorts are filled with eyeshadow, my floor is filled with eyeshadow, my desk is filled with eyeshadow, but I'm just gonna take Mercury on my finger. It's a really pretty color, I don't know why I've never used it. And just put it on my lid. Hopefully that looks good. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. I'll put something over it. Like, oh, that's 2 of my palettes. Like, thank God it's not like one of my nicer palettes. I literally only have like 2 nice palettes. But are you kidding me? So, yeah, that's great. I love that. So I'm going back into the Modern Renaissance in the color Red Ochre, and I'm trying to put that in the middle of my lid. I'm trying to go for like an ombre effect, but it doesn't really work out that well at first. But so I'm just going to put the Red Ochre in the middle, and then eventually I'm going to put Nostalgia from the Retro Love palette more on there it is, more on the outer V of my eye. And I'm just going to keep building those up, blending it out, building it up, blending it out, until it looks kind of reasonable. So now I'm just taking a really big fluffy brush with no product on it. I don't know if this is the best brush to use, but I'm just blending all the colors together, jamming out a little bit again, and I keep adding more. And instead of Red Ochre, I just started using Rock and Roll in the Retro Love palette because it's basically the same color, and I was tired of switching palettes. But just keep building it up until you want it to be as dark or as sheer or as opaque as you want. It's kind of your own preference. Who am I to stop you? Now I'm going back into the colors Rebel and Fab to put more in my crease and blend out those colors more and under my eye, because the yellow kind of got lost with all that blending and packing on more color. So now I'm giving my Galaxy Chic palette a chance again, and I'm going into the color, it's either Comet or Mercury. No, it's not Mercury. I think it's Comet. It's Comet. It's really light purple, and I'm putting this like in the inner 1/3 and in my inner corner, kind of trying to create that gradient effect, but can't tell how much it's working. So then I'm going back in the Retro Love, adding Rock and Roll and Nostalgia, and then I just keep adding these 3 colors until I get the desired look. Now we're going to take some glitter, and I originally started putting this above my crease to kind of create a new crease, but I eventually just put it over the purple shade and put the whole glitter all over the inner 1/3 of my eye. So after that, I just went ahead and put on eyeliner and mascara off camera, and now I'm taking the shade Tempura from the Modern Renaissance palette and highlighting my brow bone. And then next is my lips, and I use this lip balm stuff before I put on some lipsticks. This lipstick is going to be Beeper by ColourPop, and like, don't get me wrong, love ColourPop, but their lippies are just too drying for my lips, so I have to put on a lip balm before to keep my lips moisturized. So I went ahead and did my lips off camera because I have to be close in a mirror, but then I'm taking the Jeffree Star highlighter in Siberian Gold, and I shattered this one too because it's just my luck, but I just use this to highlight my cheekbones, my nose. I don't know if I got my Cupid's bow, but like my chin too. And then I wanted to glow a little bit more, so I took Pink Heart in the Moonchild palette and just did that right on my cheekbones. It created a really pretty rose gold highlight. Alright guys, so this is the finished look, and don't mind the stain, but I just switched into this shirt because this is what I'd probably wear with this look. It's not the best, but it's me. So if you want to see another video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna try to bust out at least one video a week. I'm not sure what day yet, but so I'm gonna try that. So thanks for watching.